Good afternoon. How y'all doing today? Today in the kitchen with Sheila, we're going to do a little cooking. Today I will be cooking baked chicken legs with mushrooms and onions and peppers. And then I'm going to bake some sweet potatoes, not sweet potatoes, baked potatoes. So I got to wash my baked potatoes right now in the oven. Get my potatoes washed, take my watch off. So I'm washing potatoes, and I'm going to have some string beans to go with it as well. So I got to get my potatoes clean and washed. Put my baking powder. And I got to cut up my onions. So I've been cutting up my onions. So I'm gonna wash the potatoes, rub my potatoes with some baking soda to clean them off. Have them ready to go. I have two baked potatoes. And get my chicken legs, thaw my chicken legs out. Pasture raised chicken legs from wild pastures. Hatched, raised, and harvested in the United States. Have no hormones or antibiotics ever. And it's slow grown and air chilled. So I have about six potato chicken legs. They got to be thawed out. They already thawed out, so I'm gonna put them and put them in a container to get them ready. And I got to cut up my onions. I have sweet onions, so I'm gonna take out 2 sweet onions. I think I'm just gonna do 1. I might have to do 2, but they're small. So I have my onions and string beans. I got string beans and whole string beans. I'm gonna have those. I'm gonna cook those. I'm not gonna steam. I'll probably put them in the stove top instead of microwaving them. And while my food is cooking, I'm gonna talk a little bit about pre-diabetes. I'm gonna focus on pre-diabetes. For someone with pre-diabetes, the ideal carb intake per meal is generally considered to be between 20 and 45 grams of carbs, which can be spread out on 3 meals with smaller portions of carbs at snack time, with the most important factor being to consider it distributing your carb intake and throughout the day. You looking? What's going on? Oh, throughout the day to manage your blood sugar level effectively. It's crucial to consult. Most important, it's crucial to consult your healthcare provider, professional, your registered nurse, or your nutritionist consultant. And you can also get a integrated counselor to help you as well, like myself. Yes, determine the most appropriate carb intake based on your individual needs and your activity level. So everybody's, like I said, the integrated counselor, we teach that no one diet is based on the same. It's an individual basis, bio individual. So I'm gonna give you some key points. The ideal carb intake for pre-diabetes varies depending on the focus factors like your body size, your activity levels, or your overall health quality, your diet quality. You prioritize complex carbohydrates like whole grains, fruits, vegetable, over refined carbohydrates. So you want to pair them with protein and fiber. Including proteins and fiber with your carbs helps slow down the absorption of the sugar in your bloodstream. And you want to monitor your sugar level. Regular check your blood sugar level to see how your body responding to different carbohydrate intakes. For instance, adults with diabetes should aim for at least 45 to 60 grams of carb per meal and 50 to 20 grams of per snack. And this is not this is 45 to 60 grams of carb per meal, not 100 carbs per meal, not 90 carbs per meal. So you want to base it out to 60 to 45 to 60 grams per meal and not go over. You've got to include your drinks, whatever you're drinking, your food that you're eating as well. You include all your sugar intake, all that need to be included in those grams. To achieve your blood sugar level, you may need to restrict your carbs intake to less than 10 to 15 or 25 grams per meal. If you have a problem with your glucose level being too high. So you want to include, you may want to restrict it down to until you can get it to a normal level. And what is normal range for pre-diabetic and diabetic? The normal, as it have been researched, that the normal range is below 5.7. Pre-diabetics is 5.7 to 6.4%, and a diabetic is 6.5 or above. And you may, depending on your physician, it might be different. It depending on your body size and whatever, it might be different. So you want to consult with your physician to make sure that it's correct. And let's talk about a little bit about carbohydrates. What are carbs? Carbs are sometimes carbohydrates or carbs. They are sugar molecules along with proteins and fat. Carbohydrates are one of the three main nutrients found in foods and drinks. Your body needs your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose. Glucose, or we call it blood sugar, is the main source of energy for our body, for our cells, our tissues, and organs. Glucose can be used immediately or stored in the liver and in your muscles later for later use. So what's the difference between what's the different types of carbs? We got sugar, we got starches, we got fiber. Sugars, they are also called simple carbohydrates because they are in the most basic form. They can be added to foods such as sugar and candy, desserts, processed foods, and regular sodas. They also include the kinds of sugar that are found naturally in fruits, vegetables, and milk. So you got sugar that's natural, your fruits, vegetables, and your milk. So you got to watch out for those natural sugars as well. Starches, they are complex carbohydrates, which are made of lots of simple sugar. Your body needs to break down starches into sugar to use them for energy. Starches include bread, stuff that we love, bread, cereal, and pasta. They also include potatoes, certain vegetables, peas, and corn, rice. It also fiber. Fiber is also a complex carb. Your body cannot break down most fibers. So eating food with fiber can help you feel full quicker and make you less likely to overeat. Diets high in fiber have their health benefits. They may help prevent stomach or intestinal problems such as constipation. They may also help lower your cholesterol and blood sugar. Fiber is found in many foods that comes in plants, that comes in fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, and whole grains. So which foods are carbohydrates? So we have grains, we have bread, we have noodles, we have pasta, crackers, cereals, rice, fruits, such as apples, bananas, berries, mangoes, oranges. We have dairy products such as milk and yogurt, legumes, which is dried beans, peas, and lentils. So we got snacks also, such as sweets, fruit drinks, sport drinks, energy drinks that contains sugar, starchy vegetables, such as potatoes, corn, and peas. So some foods don't have a lot of carbs, such as meats, fish, poultry, some types of cheese, and nuts and oils. So what type of carbs should you eat? You need to eat some carbs to give your body energy, but it's important to eat the right kind of carbs for your health. So when eating fruits, choose mostly whole grains and not refined grains. Whole grains are food like whole wheat bread, brown rice, whole cornmeal, and oatmeal. So they offer lots of nutrients that your body needs, like vitamins and minerals and fiber. So to figure out whether or not whether a product has a lot of whole grain, you need to check your ingredients list. And it's on the package. When you buy the package on the back, check your ingredients and see how much fiber or how much carb they have. They'll have it on there. Refined grains are food that have some part of the grains removed. They also remove some of the nutrients that are good for you and for your health. So be careful with the refined grain because they move some of your good nutrients. So you want to eat foods with lots of fiber. The nutrition label, facts label on the back of the food package tells you how much fiber that food produce. You want to try to avoid foods that have a lot of added sugar. These foods can have many calories, but not much nutrition. Eating too much added sugar raises your blood sugar level. And by looking at the nutrition label on the back of the food package, it'll tell you how much your total sugar and added sugars in that food or drinks. So how many calories should you eat? There is no one size fit all amount of carbs that people should eat. The amount can vary depending on factors such as, like I said, your age, your sex, your health, your body type, whether you're trying to lose or gain weight. On the average, people should get at least 45 to 65% of their calories from carb every day. On the nutrition facts label, the daily value for total carb is 275 grams per day. This is based on 2,000 calorie daily diet. Your daily value may be higher or may be lower depending on your calorie needs and also depending on your health. So is it safe to eat low carb diet? It depends. Some people go on a low carb diet to try to lose weight. This usually means eating between 25 grams and 150 grams of carbs each day. That means 155 carbs a day, not each meal. Because I've seen some meals where it was over 150 carbs in one meal. And that was an overload. Because if you eat dinner or if you ate breakfast, you'd ate too many carbs that day. So this kind of diet can be safe, but you should always talk to your healthcare provider before you start any diet. Because this information I'm giving is just for information purpose only. It's not for heal. It's not for diagnosis, treatment, or health wise. I mean, it's good for your health, but you always need to talk to your health provider when you want to go on a diet first. One problem with low carb diets is they can limit the amount of fiber you get in each meal a day. This is all could be hard to stay on for a long term. So that's about carbs. And we're talking about carb. We talked about diabetes, pre-diabetes, and what's a good amount of carbs a day for pre-diabetes. And also, I think I'm gonna wrap that up right now for today. My name is Sheila Arnold. I want you to go to Amazon and check out my book, My Journey from an Integrated Nutrition Health Coach Student to a Certified Integrated Nutrition Health Coach. And I also have Integrated Nutrition Health Coach 2 book. And I have my third book is a journal that you can use, a 30-day journal that you can write your progress in, and have wonderful recipes. Most of the meals that I cook comes from my the recipes I have in my book. Some of them that don't, most of my recipes. And also the last book I wrote was a journal, a 360-day journal that you can use. And I found this to be a lot helpful for me and my husband. And we have been writing in this book starting from January. It's called Journal with Health, a Journal with Health Tip. And so we started January 1st. January 31st, I had lost 7 pounds because I was using the journal and watching what I was eating and watching my blood sugar level. And my husband lost, what you say, you lost 10 pounds? 10 pounds. He lost 10 pounds. And his blood sugar level has been very good too. It's not where we want it to be because according to the doctors now, they say they want it down past 5.1, I believe. Mm-hmm. Years ago, 6.0 was very good, but each year or each decade they change it, and I believe it's because of money reason. And you got to be your own health person as well. You got to make sure you watch your body, how your body feel. That's why it's good to use our journal to write down when you eat a certain food, when you and how it makes you feel after you ate that meal. Sometimes you eat a certain food, it could cause you to be sluggish and tired and sleepy. Some food can give you energy, or it can make you feel sick. So if you write down, what you ate, and you go back later on and say, "Oh, I was tired yesterday. What did I eat yesterday? What did I do yesterday?" You can go to your journal and check it out, and you can go back 3 months or 6 months, and you lost a couple of pounds, and you stop using your journal, and you notice that, oh, I've been picking up a couple more weights. I've been eating different foods. I need to go back to my journal. Or I noticed that since I stopped using my journal, that my habit has changed. My eating habit has changed, and I started picking up more weight, and my health have changed. So that's it for today, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Y'all be careful. I heard that Thursday gonna be some snow, gonna be cold, below freezing. So y'all stay in if you don't have to go out. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed day.